I don't know, I mean, I can do that for you if you want. So I might do that. Then some oil, some olive oil. 8024. Yeah.
Thank you.